Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to what maybe it's a surprise, maybe it's not a surprise. Welcome to I accidentally clicked the info button. Welcome to Disco Elysium. What is Disco Elysium? I don't actually know anything about it apart from things that made it viral or popular, or at least internet-wise popular. I know it's like a visual novel adjacent. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard something to that effect. I know that it's sort of satirical slash makes fun of people's beliefs, political or otherwise. And so I guess we'll have to answer uncomfortable questions or something like that. I don't know. It's like aura was added to the trolley problem, something like this. I'm just making that one up. Okay, select archetype. The thinker. Intelligent and bad with people. Psychological but unstable. Let's create my own character. Okay, so there is like a limited amount of points that you can give to this. Okay, I will try to. I think I'm definitely very low on physique, so we'll keep that we'll minimize priority on that. I would say we only have 4 left. I think it has to be something like this. Which is basically the thinker, but maybe slightly different. I'm not sure. Anyway, this seems fairly accurate. Okay, and now we have this kind of screen just hurts me. I don't even know what I'm supposed to click. Can someone tell me what I'm supposed to do? I should select a thing. Well, I should select the thing I have the best of, which is intellect. So, trivia. I'm on my first run, I guess. I should try to be true to myself and not do some like gimmick. So let's see what I, as me, get out of this game. Make laws of physics work with the law. Reconstruct. This is Detroit Become Human, which I think came out before this. Maybe not. I don't know. See art in the world, that's not really me. Lie and detect lies. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. You know what? I enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse on some level. I don't think it fits me the most out of all of this. Okay. So that's that for me. I guess you choose one of each, that would make a lot of sense. High morale, dreams and waking life. Empathy, authority, understand cop culture, or play the puppet master. I think this is probably the truest. You only get 2? Or did I assume they wouldn't let you skip out on it if you could do more. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Alright, I guess I'll begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness.
Okay, I understand why they give you options of voicing stuff. Because I'm a visual. In visual novels, I'm also a bit of a skipper. If there's not a character I'm in love.
Never, ever.
Okay, there is nothing. Never,
Ever, baby.
Okay. This is ancient. Austin Powers.
Void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something? My limbic system is talking. Okay, my limbic system is I want to know about the X something. No disrespect to the voice actors. The yapping. Okay. You know what? Can I change the voicing modes? Because I felt like the classic mode might suit me better.
stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I like pain and burning like, and wanting things from people who don't want them to give. No, yearning is pretty fun. I agree.
Really?
I do.
You
Yes.
wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself
Okay.
into a
Well, listen. I'm gonna try again. Face into reality.
Apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Okay. Tell me what's waiting
this
for me.
giant ball there? An evil apes. An
Okay.
evil apes are juking
How small are the apes?
infinitesimally small.
Okay. It doesn't. There's no like. I'm not playing. Sorry. I just finished Deltarune, which you're not gonna see. I'm never uploading onto Deltarune because I started them well before I played YouTube. Did YouTube, so you're not gonna get it from me. Anyway, how big is the ball?
Can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Okay.
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this.
You have to beat the other apes. That's sad.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
I wouldn't say I'm
You
enthusiastic
drowned
about
in
that.
sadness.
What do you mean?
The sound
Okay, I
inside,
lost.
You recognize it. It's a Caprice Canena motor carriage.
Okay, I don't know what this one means yet. Maybe it's like a, what's it called? D&D. It's a roll. Okay, let's open my eyes. Oh, wake up and smell the violence. Where's that from? That's from somewhere. Okay. I didn't know there was gameplay in Disco Elysium. I'm not gonna lie to you. All the screenshots people post are not of gameplay. Oh. Okay. But I can get the rest of it as well. Okay, this is me. Yeah, there's a lot of I guess there's more reading. I'm a slimy guy. Okay. Well, I mean, that's kind of true, I guess. Okay, let's put our jacket on. Why am I walking past?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny.
Why is my silly fan talking to me?
Has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend.
Okay, I'll try to grab the tie.
You swoop up and
Okay,
touch
I rolled
Snap.
10. Apparently that's good.
What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie. If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is an ominous.
Okay, is the implication here that I tried to kill myself?
As you look.
It's 8 minutes in a YouTube video. Can I say that? Probably. Okay, I'm done with that. I don't need to put on the fan or the light bulb. It can stay. Okay. Empty bottle. Coca-Cola glass. Someone tore out the tape. It's still on, rolling empty. Hold tab to highlight. That's useful. What's this? Shoe? Single shoe? I'll take a single shoe. Left foot. Okay, hopefully the pace isn't this slow the whole time, otherwise I will lose my patience a little bit. I was convinced I was more speaking. If it's gonna be a whole bunch of, you know, if it's gonna be a collectathon, I might have to quit out on after one episode. But
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind
okay,
blows in.
let's do some analysis. I mean, it looks cool
Whatever
at
broke
least.
this window came from a fine web of scarring covers the back of your right.
Okay, so it's
More
not
likely a
me.
projectile than a held object.
I
There
didn't
are no
do
fragments
it.
on the floor from pulling a tool back in. It is too large for a bullet.
Heavy
The
and
single
larger-
shoe you found fits the hole almost.
Okay, yeah.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe.
I should go and get the shoe.
Pushes in. Your toes
Yeah, I should go and get the shoe.
you
I'm
hear a
interested.
jingle.
That was a
Keys are
clickable.
clinking in the pocket. It says
Okay.
whirling in rags on the aluminium.
I understand.
There is a
Thank you. Not much else to do. Let's go to the bathroom. Let's you know, clean up after ourselves. The tap is still on. That's okay. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. I would like to turn the tap off, please.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In hot water.
Okay,
springs
hot
from the
water.
base. And suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you.
Really? Nothing?
Or recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in. As you slow abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there.
There's I don't care.
Behold,
That's just a guy.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the
Too
face of a
late.
late-stage
You
alcoholic.
clearly have rigor mortis on your face.
It seems like
Oh,
it.
wait. Is that an expression? Are you trying to make Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring
Why is the
yourself.
mirror talking to me is my
You
question.
can't,
No, I'm chill.
can you? What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Yeah, there is some charm to it. I'm vaguely sympathetic.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay, let's try the even
It's
less
too
likely
late.
roll.
Like an image,
Okay, it said repeatable, so can I just
a
like
mirror hangs on the bathroom
keep doing
wall.
this?
In it, your face.
Oh,
adorned
okay.
With the
It's just things you level up. Okay, this is at the risk of okay, you can WASD as well, but it's not like it's really any faster. Shirt. We got everything. Oh, we have a task. I was convinced there was a lot more speaking, but it seems like that's not the case. Okay. And it's also a little unnecessarily like drawn out, but maybe listen, it could be for the sake of atmosphere. I've been there before. Okay. Woman? I will talk to the woman.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Okay.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling.
No.
Will you ask the
There's
question?
only one solution to this.
Why'd you
Is
call me
you
an
a police
officer?
officer, sir? I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days.
Okay.
On official police business.
Listen, you just asked honest questions. You got honest
Didn't
answers.
say. In truth,
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard.
I will not
something.
be trying to let her know you want her physically immediately. That's like, I don't think it will do anything for me. Although I remember being a cop or anything else. That's gonna get you locked up. This is like, but let's
don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost
A glib remark.
a glib
Don't let it
remark.
stand. Assert yourself. Retreat is not a winning tactic.
Nah, I don't back it. I'm not. I'm just letting it go that way.
Could it be because of the drinking?
True,
She nods.
but
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. Local
okay.
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
I do want to try. This is a red check. You know what? Red check me.
The words have already left your mouth.
You fuckers.
What was that?
Mhm.
Come on, man. Pretty, please. One more time.
I'll say it. It's funny.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I'm the sorry cop.
Don't be. It was funny. And anyway, who gives a shit?
True.
She appears to genuinely want you to understand it's okay.
So what if you can't pull grade A pussy anymore?
That's,
There
you
are
know,
things in life
everyone gets to
more
that point. Some
meaningful
people never reach the
than
point where they
getting
can
grades.
say everyone gets to that point.
This is Fata Morgana.
No, this is just called Elysium. Fata Morgana is a different game.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
She's gone. We've exhausted the dialogue options.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Okay. Well, listen, we're thinkers. Okay, let's hit tab. Who's in here then? Okay. There's music. There's something on the table. Can I go to the table? 40 cents? Are we in Brazil? Isn't that the currency of Brazil? Okay, loading screen, aka let's go get my shoe. This is so bright. Okay, let's go grab that. Okay, now we got our shoes on. We got bullets. Okay, well now I don't know what to do, man. I guess we should walk around.
There they both are.
Oh,
Two
I cut myself off
identical
of it.
shoes,
Okay,
like
reunited.
two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced.
Okay, they fit well. I'm a fan of that. That can't be bad, right? Okay, but if you click faster, fast things happen. Let's not bother her. She did just talk to us and was pretty understanding and forgiving. Trompe le monde. That's chill. Okay, let's go down. We can come back up later and we can see. Where am I? Oh, it's a loading screen, like traditionally. Okay, you know what? I was dismissive of the fact that there's gameplay, so it doesn't seem like the gameplay is that bad. Unless they make you explore the entire world. If they limit you to this is where lyrics would be. Big old karaoke mic. We're not really built for karaoke, but
You should
okay.
totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need
My
to be
soul's
expressed.
cubic content is
Of course,
obscured by
at
the
this
hangover.
point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed.
There's a bunch
from
of weird
outside,
things talking to me here.
through a PA system by other people.
What
You
should
have
I
not
sing
yet
when it
stumbled
comes
on
to
the
it?
right lamentation, but it's out there. Service
Lamentation
all right.
does sound good.
You
That's
have to
true.
find something tragic to sing first, though.
True. That's you're spitting on that one.
A man.
Regrets,
in
I've had a
his
few.
20s
That one goes
stands
pretty
behind
hard.
The counter. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's a competent work of taxidermy. Looks like
Okay,
the bird
okay.
was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. This is the great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola.
I don't need to
Something
know
about
all
it
that.
makes you feel bitter.
That's the great
Look,
score, right?
Your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him?
He pretends not to hear you.
Oh no, you're a hero.
Okay.
real
We've done some
hero.
bad stuff.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? You're right, you didn't.
Yeah,
There's only
listen,
two
I'm a
three days
kind
after.
soul. This is my kind soul run. I'm not gonna be evil guy. What have I been doing all
Well,
that
I
time?
haven't seen you around. I'm not all. No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the.
Okay,
she
who's
just,
Silver?
You know.
He did not shrug.
his eyes dart from left to right. This man.
She just
so now
what?
you're a cop.
Okay, well. Hold on, I hear something here. Electric juicer from the kitchen. A woman's hand. How I don't know how you would be. I'm this character's smarter than me. I guess there's some detective brain in there somewhere. Cause I've had some, what do you call it? Back in school days, I've had classmates with fantastic handwriting that you could not like attribute to being a guy. Now, there's classic guy handwriting, and I've also had some, what do you call it? Girl classmates, which sounds weird. You don't know what to call them. Female classmates doesn't sound right. Put in the comments what's the right word to use in that context. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, handwriting kind of it does come in all stripes, but the average is probably girls got better handwriting. Let's just say that they care about their notes. I'm not highlighting in different colors. I'm just letting it slide. Okay, kitchen reserved for personnel till 13, aka 1. What are you about? What's your deal?
Hello, sweetie.
The cryptozoologist's wife. Of the wife of that person.
You shouldn't keep your call. Hello, sweet. You.
Okay, there ain't shit to do then. You're my colleague.
A bespectacled man in an
Kim
orange
Kitsurangi.
jacket is tapping as you approach. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you?
Okay, who is he to me?
Is your half-brother.
I will obviously shake his hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
I don't know what esprit de corps means. Is that... Oh, this is the, like...
You realize this is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative.
Let's invent a name for myself.
Concentration makes you squint.
Easy
your
roll.
eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange.
We succeeded?
Like a forest
Yes,
fire
it says you
looming
succeeded.
on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath.
It is not yet
Okay,
time. Okay.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been...
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well.
Okay, now we're locked
I
in.
understand the
Soon as I'm back...
her to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I
Okay,
haven't.
We'll have time for that after we take a look at the...
We're trying to
remove the dead body from the tree.
Yes.
Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree? So, the body...
Okay,
is
we
still
fucked up on that
the
one.
tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
Okay, so I think the basics of what I'm understanding from this game so far is I'm trying to, start to speak over the game here. You got, like, base stats on all these different aspects, and if you play it with certain emphasis on certain parts, you get different, like, glean different parts of information from the world. So it's like a replayability.
For 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers.
Okay, so it's not. We're not actually that unusual of an existence.
For your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said,
Okay,
I
how
was
can
sent
you be
here to
sure?
meet a detective. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia.
Okay,
Inspector
true.
General means internal affairs. What he's saying is...
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
Yeah, we get it.
Yes, they're not just white rectangles.
Okay,
I would
yes.
ask you to step into the headlights of my...
I will not be listening to all that. I read faster than I hear,
None of
and
my
they faster than they
I
speak
just
for
need
sure.
you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing.
Yeah, what if I'm
May
not a
feel
cop?
that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid.
What does that
What
mean?
remains is...
And then, soon...
But first, we have to take it down. Talk to the manager. Then we go out back after you.
Okay.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
Tutorial
You can talk to him
agent is
whenever
very funny.
by interacting with him.
Yes?
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Have you tried
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
I'm gonna listen. You gotta be nice to me.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can... Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so
I'm not gonna say this. I'm gonna
Focus
say
on
okay
other
then.
people's troubles, not your own. That is a...
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at
Okay,
the
okay.
smartwatch on his...
Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent. That's a fair point.
There we go. We got our in.
Investigation. What do you want to know?
You don't look like other people around here. AKA, are you from
It's
Japan?
because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My
Or I
father's
guess
father was
there's no
from Seoul.
Japan. This
So
is
was
the
my
inversion.
grandmother.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical...
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of
Okay.
my grandparents, and I've
So-
never been to Seoul. I'm
A point of pride to him.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this. But you can't
Okay,
quite
so when you
muster
fail,
enough
it's in green,
testosterone.
which is odd.
Are they? They are most.
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
Okay.
No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse.
Why is
to
Kim
obey.
Kitsuragi speaking to
Something
me on
your
that
brain
one?
is exercising psionic control over you.
Something the matter?
This guy's got authority off the charts with just the nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority.
Okay,
If
let's
the
silently scream for help.
Fortunately, he is a committed. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrows.
Yeah, the music got
and
loud.
You seem to regain control of yourself.
What do you mean? I have no idea.
Okay, no internal
The
monologue to this guy.
lieutenant's conceptualized. The lieutenant is a police officer of the old, but this isn't an old school case.
So what? That makes you the new school? For real detective work? Nothing.
The lieutenant, that's where his conversations with himself.
Okay, okay.
All have our different needed.
Good. What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do. Then you are not that far behind, actually. 3 days
Yes,
ago.
okay, I'm
there
getting a
was
lot of lore.
emergency
This
that
is very boring for
the
people
security
otherwise.
guard who was found hanged in Martinez.
Mm,
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not
Okay.
a security guard or worker or something. To
Who's
find
the
him
caller?
dead
We don't
is one
know
of
the
our
caller.
tasks here. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers union is the de facto police in Martinez. That's right.
okay. Secret task complete. We got experience for some reason.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. Better still than an imbecile cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask
Yeah,
what was
okay.
there in
That's
it.
I want to be on this guy's good side. He doesn't see. He seems like he wants to get the job done. I don't think like it would take a lot to get on this guy's bad side.
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
The lieutenant adjusts his collar. It doesn't look like he.
Good.
You seem to be following me is crazy. We're working together. I will not ask him that. So there's motion blur on this guy, but that's fine. Okay, let's chat.
The man with the unimpressive beard.
Mr.
His beard.
Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not
Now,
gonna override
I'm
my
going
guy.
to
He's
give
the one who knows
you
what
one
the
to
job
run
we're
and
doing.
see.
I'm just gonna like
It also
pick it up
gives you a right to
silently.
call us and
That's the
report
idea,
your
right?
body. It was you.
No, I only just got here. It was.
Do you have her?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got...
What? Of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock.
But you still know your way around.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said,
That is an
I don't
unimpressive
live here.
beard.
I just
That's
used
fair.
to work here, and I'm not going to start working here again if that's what you.
Well,
I
what are you
didn't
doing
imply
here?
that.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous.
Okay, thank you for telling
which
me.
you can later.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. That's easy. See that door there?
Yes, okay.
First, you exit through that.
There's a
Then
Franco-Nigerian
to your right,
cavalry.
You should see a big.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
I don't know who killed.
This is it. He said they hoisted him.
Okay, thank you, Rhetoric.
People are saying it was the Union dock, the locals.
Okay, well,
customers,
we're
the
using our
people who
brain
eat
here.
a lot of
Alright,
dock
alright,
workers.
let's go, me.
Sylvie.
Did the debarders themselves?
I don't really know. I would suppose it's
You mean the strike?
yes. The
Okay,
strike.
there's a strike.
The man they hanged was a security guard
AKA
for the harbour company. I hear a mercenary. The unionist.
I'm not gonna ask, did you kill him? I don't think he killed him.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook.
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number.
But you have her number.
That's why Sylvie...
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? Good for you. Was there
Yes,
something
everything
else?
is something to do with
I'd like
everything.
to get-
True.
Let's go.
Good experience. I like that.
Not so fast.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button!
Okay, so we're like
Sounds
crazy.
like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
True.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this
Yes,
establishment.
okay.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
I'm not gonna question this. What do I owe them for?
3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilate. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work.
Okay, there's no option to pay him, which is a shame. I'm trying to be on a good side of the world right now. They're not really giving me the option. I guess it's because I've inherited the body of a guy who didn't want to do that.
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser!
The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie.
Maybe I shouldn't have
Sweat
taken the
stains
tie.
forming under your armpit.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. No.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Okay.
What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
I'll give him the coins and he'll let us go with just that
Yes,
much.
it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have a...
The cafeteria man, for a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
I'm not gonna
There's
say
a shuffle
darkness
of mail
rides, bro.
as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his
I'm not gonna
orange
arrest him
bomber.
either.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask.
Good luck.
Yep, okay, that's chill. We gotta pay. I trust
By
that.
the way, where is home?
I really
but
don't
you've
remember.
been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you? You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay. You can try. Run some addresses in your head.
Okay, we can work that one out. Okay, we are researching 6 hours. I assume not real hours. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff to do. Presumably. The fact that it doesn't show here is kind of pissing me off. But okay, now what?
Yes?
Nah, sorry, my bad, y'all. Okay, let's go. Let's talk to the lady. She's the only one really involved. Alright, I literally just forgot that I was recording a YouTube video. That's a good sign, isn't it? Okay. Let's go in here.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on.
Okay.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something with it.
Swallow the
door is
emotion.
closed. This door can only be opened with a key. Still no answer. Still nothing. The lieutenant, he doesn't like where this is.
Yeah, okay, that's sure. We're not gonna do any break-ins. Okay. Is there anything to do out here? Do you got any special dialogue for the fact that I've taken you out here?
Yes?
I'm not gonna say you seem to be following me, that's just ridiculous, but anyway. What do I want to do now?
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet.
No problem, officer. Yes?
Okay, what can I do?
The fan is spinning. The blades come. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons.
You tell me I lost a
You
piece
feel
of health.
something in your chest. An unnatural.
I'm gonna die because I left the
spreading
light on.
to your left arm. Very, very bad. This is the. All you feel is pain and weakness.
Okay.
You have
I
to
shouldn't have
surrender.
turned the lights on.
Cop suffers final heart attack.
I died.
Detective lieutenant of the RCM.
Well, that's a good.
Passed away yet.
Alright, well, I think I found the quickest ending. Do I want to end the video there? That's a pretty good place to end the video. Nah, we'll just load the quick save and we'll figure this stuff out. Don't worry about it. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing to worry about. How do I get out of here? Is there a here to get out? Nothing on the front page rings a bell. In what sense? I guess I should just look for things
The
to
door
look for.
is closed. There is no. You hear a tremendous loneliness comes over you. The door is indifferent.
Yeah, okay,
Still,
that's chill.
This still the loot he doesn't like.
Okay, we did our best on that one. This time let's walk into our room and not do that, I guess.
Yes?
The fan is spinning. The blades come squeaking.
Okay, let's not do that.
The bed is cold.
The option to go to sleep becomes available.
Okay, thank you to tutorial agent.
The window stands broken. The morning light hurts your eyes.
Okay, is there anything else I have left to do?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
Yes? What do you want to know? You mean like a brief? There's no reason to. 3 days ago, during
Okay.
they didn't identify.
I've already went through this and it didn't.
RCM. Just to be clear, we are police officers. You mean like a brief? 3 days ago, during that time, they didn't.
Okay.
There's a just.
I'm just clicking stuff now.
3 days.
Hopefully it
during
doesn't
that
end
time.
up.
Okay then. Was there? No. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a
Is this a strike?
I expect the case itself to be less
Okay.
challenging than navigating these community matters. Strike, coup, revolution. It's brigand.
You feel something rising through you. A familiar feeling. An opinion taking form.
Okay, I'll form an opinion. Okay, I think this is fair. I don't think grounding one or the other side into pigs would do anyone favors. Yeah, and I am really smart. Of course, I'm a big boy, as they say.
When I said we have to navigate community matters, I did not mean we have any say in them.
From an imaginary fan.
Now, was there any good? Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. I hope you don't take this the wrong way. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your
That's
relatives
racist
for
as
gathering
crazy.
Evidence. It's erratic, yet I don't know. Containers contain.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre.
Now I know how to say that word. Yeah, I don't know what to do. The game tell me what to do, please. Why is it making noise? Why is suggestion the one that's highlighted? Okay, where do I go? Do I just have to wait? In the backyard of the whirling in rags. Okay, so we gotta go to the backyard. Okay, hold
is
on.
a standard
We got stuff to
race
talk
theme
about.
used on clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for
The idea of a king in a century gun is pretty fascinating.
It is called anti-sent.
Let's chill. Talk to this lady.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw.
I appreciate
you must
it.
Forgive me. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This
Okay.
Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, dear.
That's the least bad of the options I could have
A
chosen.
paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions.
Yeah, there we
There's no
go.
bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
Whatever do you mean?
Dude, this is funny enough.
Sequence killers? Oh my.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him.
Yes,
And
true.
even if you
Okay.
weren't there, I don't think thank you, but perhaps another time. Yes, officer. You look.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria?
I have no
We're
idea.
In the city of Revshol, dear. How would I even begin to tell you?
Okay, apparently it's the most beautiful city in the world. I find it hard to believe that considering my condition.
I haven't seen very
Maybe
many
that's the rest of the
other
world's
cities
problem, not
personally,
mine.
but everyone says so. Revshol is a rare jewel. Speaking
Okay.
of history, you know what year it is. Yes? There. The year is 51, and spring has only just started.
Okay.
Lieutenant, I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
This probably is not true. Some kind of
No.
democracy, maybe.
Sadly not. Revishol is what's called a zone of control.
Oh, the hopeful answer,
under
I
an
guess.
alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition.
The
We have no government
coalition.
of our own, and
They did just
what
disband.
democracy we
Well,
have
is it disbanded? They're probably gonna come back together in
market-driven.
like 6, 12? Some multiple of 3 years.
Meaning, buying is voting.
It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would
If
like
there's no
some
government,
form
how
of
come there are cops? I mean, that
representation.
just makes
Dear,
sense.
This is troubling.
It's just
You
it's just
really
like,
ought to know that, being one
I mean, that's to
yourself.
be fair.
There
That's what they
aren't
said
any
up there,
cops in
right? Like there
Revachol,
aren't. There's no
not
such
in
thing
the
as a police
tradition.
officer.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. It has something to do with everything.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look
Yeah,
like you're
I
having
mean,
trouble
it's true. It's
remembering
as
things.
if I started a new
History.
game.
a sigh?
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm
She means this sincerely.
someone more educated in sweeping matters.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your.
If she could.
This is
woman
bad.
would
This is
feed and
bad
clothe
content.
you
But I am
and
just
any
reading.
other sad, lost
In
person
my
also.
mind's eye, I am reading. feel bad. I'm not gonna ask
No,
her for
I'm
money.
so sorry. I don't have money for you. If there's anything else,
I'm not
I
taking
can do
money for the
you,
kind of
just
lady who's
ask.
grounding me in this
Of
world.
course, dear.
You got
Yes.
anything for me? Oh, this way. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, let's just click on everything that needs clicking. Snow in the wheelbarrow. That's odd. The music is a bit loud. Give me a second. I don't think I ended up changing it, but let's talk to this person.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound
We don't see a
surprised.
lot of police, of course.
What
can
is
I
this
help
fuck
you
the police business?
Of course. Where to? What do you mean? We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is
Are you
called
French?
Roundabout
Francais?
North, I think. Oh, that's right there.
She's relieved someone has.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings,
Okay,
the harbor gates, some kind of commotion, some shops and a bridge, just coast.
we're just learning.
There's
We're
a
getting
little
lore.
fishing village there. It's just water. No, actually, I think no problem. Me? I am just a gardener. I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard.
There's discomfort.
Well, as you are.
Don't worry, miss.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all this. Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of.
Oh. Well, okay.
Okay, that ended up being
Her
pretty
doubts.
chill.
You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
I'll get him if I need him, but we'll check out the. Where are you going, bro? Click this thing. Oh, I guess you're. It's above. Okay. That's fair. Do we get a broad sweeping map view? Oh, not yet. What's this say?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the an off-key melody.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your... Oh, I'm sorry, officer, but the doorbell is broken and the bookstore shouldn't...
A single beep indicates you ring the door. What an ominous name for
I'm gonna click all the buttons, you know
All
me.
hear is static, but no one
The next
answers.
convenient stopping point we will stop, but
You ring the doorbell, but you wait for a minute or two. Looks like someone has You hear static from...
Yes, Helen.
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old... The lieutenant exchanges a look.
It's you.
Who cares that... No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Michelle, why did you even call? I don't understand.
I'm gonna keep the bit going.
A spot of static. She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear
Okay.
now is static and another
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with.
You press the number sign on the key.
That was
Silence.
fun.
No one answers the doorbell. Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person.
Okay, we
Or
succeeded something.
maybe not. Help. There's a light.
Yes.
Oh, I clicked it again.
It's Tricentennial Electric.
Here come the bad vibes again. Wait, is she...
Reaction time.
Michelle.
Is this some kind of joke? The voice from the intercom doesn't answer.
We're gonna hang up
press
the call.
number sign on the keypad that turns silence. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. Silence. This button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
I'm glad we did that. That was productive, wasn't it? What's in the garbage? If I had a bag. Okay. We'll get a bag. What are you up to?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
I am the law.
Are
Hi.
you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer. My name is Annette, sir. My mum.
We could tell
her
that.
name
That's
is
on
Play
the
Songs. She
card.
owns the store.
Play
She's
songs.
inside minding the register. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise,
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counter.
kind of you to.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
This be nice. What is crime and what is romance? A funny
I do
question.
my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both. Mum says
Okay.
it's peachy.
It's
She was a
peachy.
little afraid at first.
There's about
She felt like this
1,000
house
like
being
young British children that
cursed.
sound like this, stereotypically speaking. I don't think it's true, but every single time you get somebody to voice out a young British child, they sound exactly like this.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business is ever really thrived. I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games.
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. No such thing.
Anything else you want? Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't
Okay.
allow me to. Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the work of a police. And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. Head? Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your not head.
Okay, I don't know exactly the way we're going with this, but we're just clicking things.
Isn't that very dangerous? Unlike you, sir. Maybe you can show me some real. It's the type of book where
Real
there's a
police
rich
work.
woman
I don't
and
really
she has
think.
to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir. It happens, but usually the guy gets. Those are unhappy books for most of the pages. These are not very common. You can't have a choice. Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either. That's really not a proper romance story. Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty. I haven't read many of those. I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though. No. Yes.
What was that? And you clearly have issues you need to address.
Maybe
I'm
some
chill.
about other books.
I'm gonna deduce something now.
You fail to deduce. She waits intently.
It's okay, sir.
You disappointed a small child. Well done, champ.
Oh,
Well,
please,
listen, it's minus one. We can
generals of
handle that.
old, or artists and writers. I think that's why people read.
Seems
Okay.
like most people who read those books.
Okay, let's go into the store. We're doing all the errands, all the unnecessary errands.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy. Sir, don't be ridiculous. I said one has to earn one's.
Certainly, there are good things to be said about dependence.
Exactly.
Exactly.
In this kind of
We wouldn't want that.
I am.
She has fine-tuned her voice
Okay.
to find the most welcoming approach.
Cursed? Who said that?
What in God's name?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelf.
She smiled.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking
Yes.
off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a wonderful? Did you? Great.
Her opinion of her daughter depends on
My precious. Her dedication brings joy as a young girl should be.
Okay,
the
there
woman
we go.
before you.
We've succeeded. Let's look at some books.
A small mountain of colorful.
Wonderful board. Browbritter is.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family? Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerain.
Okay, I don't got money, but I can buy the game.
Civilization building game where you.
You know what? You don't interest me anymore. If we need your business, we'll get your business. Otherwise, we'll look at the books and such. It's gonna make me walk outside, is it? Okay, that's fair. Okay, these things are useless. I should have known. At least more or less useless. What is this? Binoculars?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. The metal feels cold and a thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. That's Kuno under the graffito. A sea of
Okay,
blues
the
and
graffito.
grays appear. Behind the water lies a coast. You know this to be the star of Perican. The church looks old and with
Probably some kids.
Okay. Are we going anywhere meaningful? Okay, we got a bag, so now we can go to the garbage. This garbage doesn't have anything.
This coin-operated viewer is facing why place a tourist attraction. Your money disappears, the curtains on the display, the lenses shift.
We got the coins, nothing else is really going to be useful with those coins.
Leaves ripped from it by the winter wind. The little brave birch tree seems to...
Really? I don't have...
Unlucky. Yeah, we can do something here.
Before you stands a motor carriage. Vapor emanates. This must be the in the cabin. You are welcome.
Yeah, we need to.
A radio microphone on a hook.
We need to pull out the radio and then.
The soft purr of electric.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist?
Lieutenant.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle. The man uses relay code. You got
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? 10-18, state your message, sir.
This would be really funny.
10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his...
He what? He lost his badge?
This is communication. You mean your partner?
What is he saying?
That's my partner. I got a partner?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar, sir.
Did he lose his memory along with it? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fiction. Defend yourself. Immediately. They laugh at
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit
Okay,
of your
new skill
place
points.
badge.
Fuck me. Mac,
Fuck
come here.
me.
You got to hear this. Dick, what's going on? Super cop here. He lost his right leg.
His badge. He lost his goddamn
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for... Ask him. Ask him.
Sergeant Orson.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Okay, it's gone.
Don't sweat it, Bratan.
Bratan. I know Bratan.
Have fun.
It's like...
You can still have fun.
What do you call that? The Balkan area?
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Lying? Over.
He says he did.
Thank God for that. That would have been losing his badge is bad.
Okay.
We're glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer.
Listen, I've actually lost my gun too.
I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days. Over.
Okay, I just never had my gun. That seems fair.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole...
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says he's in trouble.
Well,
Vigmar.
Who cares what this... Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
He says it is and request denied, sir. Listen. It's okay. What did he say? Did you want anything else, sir?
He's trying to keep you from further embarrassing yourself.
Okay, let's not.
Them now, sir. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
Okay, I need
Be
information.
smart about
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here.
Why would you
Over.
saying the thing after the? It's. Oh, I guess you have the handbook open or something.
10-4. Well, that's.
Does he actually want some?
He asked if he.
For God's sake, cut this.
Sir, satellite. So, was there anything else?
Okay.
10.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your own life, so
Okay.
I've always assumed things weren't that good on that.
What?
He wants to.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen.
Tell him to stop.
What do you need, sir?
But they're screwing with me, man. They're screwing with me.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that. Sir, I will not have you talk to me.
What?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in it.
10-4.
Hold up, Jules.
Seems like it.
No. Fuck him. Don't tell him.
Sorry, sir. Anything more? Understood, sir.
They hate me, man. They absolutely hate me.
To the south, in the 41st precinct, the small room is filled with cigarettes.
What is going on here?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his bet.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger fucking his fist.
That's fun.
Laughing hoarsely.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
How are these accents all mixed up in the same place? I guess it's not impossible.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is.
This is American French? What is this?
One of us.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking...
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? This shit does not leave this room.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody.
Far north, on the other side of...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I'm gonna try this again.
10-4. Come in, officer. Roger that. 10-10.
Okay.
Over and
There's no funny. They don't ruin you with the double dialogue on this, sadly.
A metallic...
Take what you need, officer.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what the pull-out toolbox...
We'll grab the tools later. We don't need them.
List. Preheater gate. As you tap on the gate...
There's no use pressing the heat.
Translation. Alternative translation. The white suede feels luxurious.
Okay, that's chill. We did what we could, I think. What do we want to level up? I just click the level up button on this. It seems reasonable. We now have bag. Okay, where's the... We need to go north. Is this north? What are you up to, buddy? Just standing in the middle of the road?
Welcome to Elysium.
Racist lorry driver.
Don't you welcome to Revacholmi. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone.
We got a mini...
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
True.
Oh, come on, man.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my... But you see, I'm an officer of the...
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
I don't even know what the option differences mean here.
Whatever you say.
officers. It's about biological determinism, not the most popular.
Well, we're supposed to be a philosopher, aren't we? In theory.
In charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So,
yes, I can read it. This is.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race.
Okay,
It
and
concerns you, policeman. So you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing.
they're coming up with new slurs, I believe, is what's going on here.
What is this then?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses.
Uh-huh.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers.
Yeah.
Races. Who knows what might happen if people.
Okay, we're gonna pander. By pander, I mean just stay honest thoughts.
Looking for something?
What are you
Not
hauling?
anymore. Apples.
Apples is exactly the.
Yeah, apples. Not much. Apples.
Apples.
Look, I mean.
Koiko may be another derogative for a.
Yep, it's one of them.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name.
Yeah? Says who? Then I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never.
The man bites his lip.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal.
Okay.
Had a royal license. Sure fucking is. We have
Sure
a guild
fucking
and everything,
is.
huh? Very ancient. Hell no. It's a guild. Invitation only. You knew. Trusting.
Mm-hmm. We now have magnesium, which heals you, apparently. Do I have a compass? Do I know which way north is? What's going on here? We've walked right into a mess. Scab leader.
To work.
What's going on here?
Stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here. You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight.
Wait, should I? True.
Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right? Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking cops and strike break. Maybe you should ask them the question. We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Why is this like such this very calm voice you wouldn't expect from this guy?
We were promised work. We'd be in there.
The physically impressive man tower has turned his attention.
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cops beats me, they mumble nonsense about.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls held up by a belt. He ignores your question. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Honest men and women, we came here to
It's a setup. I see.
Crisis.
I have a question.
Why do you think they follow because I'm big and loud? No.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this.
What's it to you? Am I a suspect? Done no crimes.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. What's it to you? No. Don't think.
Every once in a while.
We're all workers.
Let's try this
right?
one again. We can get to it.
Stick together. Came from the eminent domain. Worked at Territorial. We're done here. I have a strike to break. Right to work! Right to work! Things are busy enough. You're going to...
The hulking man oozes.
Have fun. Union shit's wrong. I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable...
What are you talking?
Yes.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing.
We are not picking a pity.
Okay. So they're framing the Union. Is that the bit going on here? Seems like that's the bit. Okay, this guy doesn't exist. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's that much going on over here. Ooh, pennies. I like pennies. Let's talk to this person.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the wild north? Come to see the strife? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. Much better here at the harbor. My friend, I respect the right to roam. I don't operate in that capacity.
If it's all so...
Aye. Walker. Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini Supremus is there. Walker. Then press the button, then go past him again, and you enter the harbor through the office.
Okay, let's ask a question.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin narrow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it. Was not meant as provoke.
The boyadero stares at you with respect. Then...
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean. You know,
okay.
Serious business.
Apparently this is... I'm trying to figure out... I'm trying to place this all in my mind.
You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with them.
Okay. Let's actually try and get past here. Okay. Measurehead, what's up with you, bro?
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
True.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his...
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup.
I don't even, this is completely beyond my comprehension.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Begging for help. Attempting to pass. You gave the world. You dominate.
Oh no, okay, I'm sort of picking it up.
The deformed Himian. You will be super.
It is, babe.
There is a button right behind him. Just out of reach. It must be the one.
Enough with this begging. Bring your troops to this. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul. Your beloved.
The odes to homosexuality you call art.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's. Well, not as such. What you do
become an advanced racist.
Is up to you.
This isn't gonna work.
The findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist. Let's see what it does. Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this. Do you? The lieutenant looks toward the harbor.
This is for the thing.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailorite.
Okay.
Polyculturalist.
I am a polyculturalist.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the
okay, type A.
The Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mao, of course.
I've got mild lactose intolerance, but I don't know if it's about all that.
Has led the Maun. You know them by the names.
Okay.
Maun is a derogative term for first world people of Gotvaldian descent. They do not all have in
The
some
wooden clogs.
The mound are the Vespertines and Messini,
Okay.
the other large.
I must be offending a lot of diehard fans of the world building of this game. It's I think the overarching stuff is interesting to me. I have no I don't care very much about like the like layer that they're putting above this for the minute, but
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, as proven by the mound and the mask.
okay, I think
is perfected.
Nature was not capable of more.
Okay.
The Koikos of Grad, Yugo, Zimsk, Chest et al. Are what you would call white, officer, in a suspect.
To an untrained eye, the Koiko pinkness.
This is definitely advanced racism, that's for sure.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
They are microscopic. The Seminole, its leaders will ever surely.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening. But that seems...
Go away, stupid political thoughts.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over, like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone.
Okay, well, it sounds like the nice lady said the revolution was good, so let's work on that.
Came to Ravachol from Grad. The revolution is enough of Tibet mediocrity.
Tibet.
The F are a museum of fame. Lesser races like the mosquito. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey.
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
Let's not answer with the like literally.
There is the Simino Koiki. The Koiko, as you know,
We'll ask.
This will never.
I wonder. I don't really think I have the energy for it right now, but I'm sure there's like a reading of this that tells you exactly what means what.
But enough. You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself. We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our...
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously?
Alright, let's risk it. I don't know if this... So let's decline.
Look, I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease. Racists are generally not very good examples. I am not like them.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Babe.
You have him off guard now. He's preoccupied with this situation with his woman.
Oh, don't be vulgar.
There must be some.
Mr. Claire, also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure.
My jam is a mysterious fourth thing.
Individualism.
Fourth thing?
You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not?
Youth culture does not affect my thinking.
Of course. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to... We are the few. I am a descendant. No.
He would be appreciative if you did not further chase.
Okay, we've exposed him for...
I'm from Couronne.
For being a fraud. This is like the Twitter blue. What do people don't call them? The blue check marks?
You have heard enough about.
Kim, what do you think about this?
Race is better than the last, but the next race.
That will be the.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend.
Pedomorphic is crazy.
A protruding.
The lieutenant does.
You should keep him close. There is nothing fun. I cannot possibly.
Okay. Let's heal it. Is there a way for me to get past this? Lieutenant, what are your thoughts? No thoughts? Okay. Do you have anything to tell me?
Your race descent has. Don't be.
There must be some friction there.
Mr. Clare also. To sub.
He looks.
Uh,
There must be.
Mr. Clare is a gem. I am not surprised you enjoy it. What you need is to come to terms with extinction and.
If I try and knock him out, I'm just gonna die. So I don't think that's gonna be a successful outcome. Okay. I mean, if that's the only way forwards, then that's the only way forwards. It is what it is.
Wow, you work hard. Oh, yes. You hustle.
I guess
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Look at yourself. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up.
I ride a little.
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in, sure. And has it been easy?
Savoir faire.
Are you rich? That's
No.
right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave. And
I don't know, why am I so poor?
Our tax is almost non-existent in the Gotham estate. That is Revachol. You and I both, but they got those indirect. 98% of all your money.
Are you sure?
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see?
Opted, but only a little.
About the tax issue.
Thought gain,
No
the indirect
other
modes of taxation. Okay. Less temporary research bonus, less
All I'm
empathy.
wondering, man. Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. Wiretapping, tennis, or calling in tactical air support.
Because we don't.
I get it.
Something changes.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc. First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate.
Maybe that would.
Okay, let's see if it does actually work. And let's submit to racism, basically, is what. And if it ends badly, we'll end the video. And if it ends well, we'll probably end the video either way.
Your race descent has only. There is nothing funky. Those.
Okay, how did we?
Genetic pool. The Vesper. The other over as proven by them. The latter is perfect.
Nature was not capable of more.
Tips. The app. It would be tips. Lesser. The
It seems unlikely that two.
You are right.
The sage will not.
Then there is. That is under. I cannot possibly imagine what.
I think
that will be the.
They're always.
Race is reality.
How do I accept?
You exhibit forward projection. It is impossible to see any. This leads me to conclude. Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents may. Don't be fooled.
There must be some friction.
Mr. Clare also. Of course, above all, rampant multi. Stop explaining offshoot. I am not surprised you. The South, we are. I am a dis. No.
He would be appreciative if you.
I'm from. You have heard enough about.
How did we get there?
Secrets for.
I think
that will be the.
That is understandable.
These cops are just jealous, Jean-Luc.
There is nothing. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have.
Let me pause and find it.
The whole national treasure.
Sorry, I forgot to replay you. Basically,
One of the penultimate
I did like a relatively spoiler-free Google search, and I don't think I can do that option anymore. I think I messed it up. But either way,
maladministration stories. He called it the Sol Hour.
The man certainly knew how to live.
But wait, you haven't even. You
the
see,
cocaine
Old V
addiction.
Wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on beneath the cold waters. The original, most historian, some years ago,
Okay.
a group of liberal, artistically inclined.
There's too much lore in this video game, is I think the conclusion.
Blown apart, like
It's an open world story game. It's kind of my enemy. I was hoping it would be like
floating on the sea.
more branching paths, but maybe not. Hmm.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it. Philip III, not that he ever did.
Okay, something happened there. What's back here? We need the money.
The small, wrinkled woman does not. The photo, and it's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Nothing. Her smile.
Wait, she's just a distract. Why?
The woman still has no response wherever.
Okay. We now have a white tank top. I mean, it's beautifully designed. I'm not gonna like knock you on that one. But it does kind of feel like the where am I? You know, I need a map, and my video game needs a map.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up.
From another planet. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo. Feels like forever.
Feels like forever, man.
An antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performance.
Yeah, imagine. So tell me, what do you need? Huh? The bosses, man. Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself. He ain't one of us drivers. I know that.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being.
Ask for his conclusion.
And your conclusion?
I'm surprised there ain't more bodies hanging from more. It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers, some pretty wild stuff I hear. Like a giant. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Okay, he's taking a note.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He did make a ka-ching sound.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side.
Anything else? Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. Not my
He's
thing.
walking here.
Oh, high-grade narc.
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo.
That would have been a funny time to arrest him. But I feel like this guy would just arrest him.
Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely. Not unless they've illegalized this rockin' beauty. Sure is, like a rat you can't get rid of.
The motor lorry, also called a camion.
Good eye, my man.
Good
Yep,
eye.
she's an old one.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. He did give me a salute. It's pretty neat. What's over here? Great tectonic force. Bonsai? Large ass bonsai? Oh. I don't know what the necessity of that was. Who's this?
You see a Samaran street vendor surround the name Sileng.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
Just like a
Everything's cool. The
like
goods
75%
are cool, the
Indian
customers
accent.
are
I don't
cool,
know.
You're very cool. Bang. Oh yes. You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like. You
True.
like premium menswear.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions. No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
Oh, okay. But why? Ah, yes. Money.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe?
Sorry, detective.
Alright, let's show.
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got no need for discounts at sea.
But did he first mark them up 100%?
My man, you know how the game is played. Good joke, officer.
He's laughing.
Glance around the decrepit.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
It is, yes.
That's right. No permit.
They are trying to deregulate. That's what the news tells me about New York, which is very useful information for me as I don't live anywhere near America. But anyway, is it New York? What's the difference between New York and New York City? Can someone tell me this?
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect.
My man, officer, you...
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders. Seen.
Yeah? Cool ruins. I get to sell quality goods like these by cutting out the middle.
You're pretty sure you can live in a tree.
I'm an entrepreneur. Anything for you. Me? It's a...
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known
Seaguy.
as the Apricot Suzerainty. An apricot suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by revolution.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the apricot suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left. If you say so, officer, I don't worry too much about...
Okay.
Hey. Psst. Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked good. We need tender men like you building gargantuan communism.
Okay, how come there's word on the
Saying
street?
Things like down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale.
I said some mildly left with these, but none of those.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions? Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes, abject failure. Total.
Okay.
You alone. Against you. Against the atom. The charm and the...
I am the last
Now
communist.
get to work, comrade.
Nah.
Very well. I guess no objections. It's mathematically impossible to achieve a classless... Anyone? Anyone else? There's one.
Let's keep thinking.
Communism. Precisely because it's impossible.
Nah, I'm chill.
There are clothes.
I am curious though. I want to try it, but maybe not today. Maybe never, to be honest, in the game.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes.
Save the economy. That sounds off.
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economic. Look around, officer. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children? Too bad, officer. Kids make it all
You find your...
economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand.
No good. All you can come up with are some treated wool.
No luck? Why not take another look, officer? Keep...
I will not be buying the pants. Okay, honestly, I don't think I can record anymore. It's been bad content for like last 45 minutes, but I have to upload what I got because I didn't have a backup. This is a bit Disco Elysium. I probably put it on my second monitor and finish like the interesting parts. I don't think it's coming back to the YouTube. It's just not good content to record, unfortunately. I thought it would be more interesting immediately than it was. People oversold it, but anyway. See you guys.